Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So here we are again doing manufacturers for round 2. Didn't do very well in qualifying, so we're back in 14th. But you know, it's just one of those things. I got stuck behind a couple of slow people and got pushed off, and yeah, I didn't bother doing a video out of it because I just couldn't be bothered with it. I'm not going to give them the time of day. So here we are anyway, we're at Monza. It is the no chicane layout, as you've just seen. So turn 1 madness is saved for, well, there. Gain 5 places just in the first corner. The Aston brakes a little early, I thought, so I think I'll just chuck it up the inside. But he turns in on me twice. Do you know what? It's a lower lobby. I expect stuff like that. So we'll just get our heads down and just race. I mean, I like to try and finish top 10, so I'm already in 9th. That's got to be a good thing, right? Now, there's people up front who've already got penalties, so with any luck we'll be able to get at least another place, yeah. So 8th place now. Coming into the next braking zone, I can see somebody's catching me pretty sharpish. I think about blocking, and then do you know what? It's lap 1. I don't want me causing an incident on lap 1, so I just let him go straight through. The advantage of that, of course, is that I can now use his slipstream to get down to Parabolica. So, you know, that will help pull me away from the Spaniard in 10th. He brakes really early and throws me off a little bit. 7th, well, I presume he's in 7th, but somebody's off saying hello to the wall. I get a much better exit than the Audi, so let's have a drag race. Yeah, can't be that difficult, can it? All you got to do is drive in a straight line. The Audi slips in behind me. Pulled out. I think he pulled out a little early there, but he's got a bit of a run, so I'm going to let him have the inside line because, you know, why wouldn't I? And I'm not going to fight him for it. Like I say, this early in the race, there's no point in me taking any unnecessary risks, shall we say. So probably the best I'll ever go around that corner, even though it was a bit wiggly on the way out. And all we can do now is chase everybody down. Oh, somebody else goes off, so that's another free place, thank you very much. That's the donut in the Aston again. So all we do now is just race. So we've jumped forward just a little bit. Still in 7th place, but I am catching the Porsche up front. To be fair, there's a couple of French fellas that are in Porsches. One's behind me, one's in front of me. And so far, touch wood, the racing's been good. And when I say good, I mean clean, which I don't always expect in the lobbies that I race in. I really must try and sort out my driver rating. Nah, that sounds too much like hard work. Anyway, we've got the run on him. So, yet another drag race as we go on to the start of lap 4. That's a lovely side shot of the Porsche there. A beast of a car. I like it anyway. And as I said in the first video, oh, he dropped off really quickly there. Okay. As I said in the first video, you know, I like the Porsche. I understand how the Porsche drives, so it makes sense that I use it in manufacturers. I may not win all the races, I may not finish all the races, but yeah, I'm comfortable with the Porsche. I have tried other cars. No, I always end up going back to the Porsche. I don't know why. Right, so 6th place. Nothing really happening. I'm in a bit of a no man's land at the moment. The guy behind me, is he catching me? Very slowly, maybe, possibly. Nothing really to report, nothing really happening. All we can do is just wait for something exciting. As the French fella in the Porsche again, this time I ain't waiting, this is the second guy. He was going really slow, and I don't know why. He probably got a little bit sideways in the corners, lost traction, lost grip, and just I was able to catch up with him and use his slipstream to get past. So now we're stuck behind, I think that's an Alpha. Pretty sure that's an Alpha. So obviously I'm going to use him to try and pull away from the guy behind. He's gone defensive real early, so I'm just going to go straight past him. Not quite sure what was going on there. I let off a little bit because oh no, I'm still here, fella, calm down. So I'll drop in behind you, don't worry. He's a little all over the track. A little bit of a safety rating down there for that contact, but at least I didn't whack him off the track. Even though I think that's what he was trying to do to me in turn 1 there. I think it's called Curva Grande. Could be wrong. Now, one thing I did notice was how slow I was going through the Lesbo 2. I'm sure I used to go around there in 3rd gear, but we are on racing hards, so it is what it is. A little bit slidey in this corner, just because I'm not going to say it's dirty air, but it certainly didn't feel good. I did have to let off more than I normally did as he helps himself to the grass, and that happily promoted me up to 4th place. So now all we can do is chase down the pack in front. Although, oh hello, yeah, Porsche helping me out wide a little bit there, a bit naughty, but is what it is. And here comes his fellow countryman. Not a problem. It's only lap 5, so we've got plenty of time. I can just sit here in the slipstream, hopefully staying in the slipstream as well, and just chase them down. I'm in 6th position, I'm more than happy with that. The guy behind is nowhere near slipstream range, so all things are good. They did seem to slow down quite a bit for the first corner, which confused me. Nearly made me brake too hard, because I'm sure you don't need to brake there at all. You just let off and everything else will come to you, as it were. Right, this is going to be spicy. Not sure they should be going too wide, but they're going to give it a go. Index there got himself a 2-second penalty, which he's going to have to serve after the next corner. So that will be another place. Oh, hello. And the Jag there with he's also got a penalty as well. I think that was a 4-second penalty, wasn't it? No, it was a half a second penalty. But that doesn't matter because I'm going to have the run on him anyway. And I'm into 5th. So all we can hope for now is that he doesn't try to dive bomb us, which he doesn't. Well done, sir. And I get it completely wrong, get it all over the shop, and decide just to pull over, let the Jag through, then I can drop in, jump in his slipstream. Everybody's happy. So 6th place again. Mr. Alvarez would be happy with me right now. So all we can do now is just try and stay in the slip of the Jag as we go down the main straight. The French dude in the Porsche behind me, for some unknown reason, dropped really far back. Right, we've jumped forward a little bit again. I'm trying to remember why. Oh yeah, people start going in the pits. This is obviously going to give me a free spot. Yeah, I know it says 4th, but don't get excited. I'm not sure why, but the guy who's now in 6th spent, in my opinion, just a little bit too long in the pits. You should only really be going in for a change of tyres. You don't really need anything else. Or so I've noticed. Anyway, you certainly don't need to stop for fuel. Alright, so we are catching the Audi now. He broke really hard and really early as well. I'm not sure that was necessary. But hey ho, maybe it was a tactic. Yeah, it forced me to slow down more than I needed to. It certainly worked anyway, because he was able to pull away, only to spin out on the corner. Well done you. Right, so now we've got a bit of clean air in front and behind. Time to start concentrating. We're going to come in at the end of the lap, or the end of the next lap, to get some new boots on. So all we need to do now is just manage the distance between us and them. So here we are, it's the end of lap 9. Fresh set of boots. Didn't see the point in fighting anybody. Just get my pit stop done now, get out. I'm still going to be in the top 10, so, you know, I'm not losing out by grabbing tyres now. No, they are hurtling down the back, I nearly said the back straight there, the main straight. So they're probably going to be on me as soon as I come out this corner. And to be fair, they are, let's be honest, they're in my slip. All I can do now is just drive my own race and hope that nobody tries anything stupid and nobody tries to ruin my race. He says, going wiggly out the corner. I might actually end up ruining my own race. So 7th place, I'll take 7th, I'm quite happy with 7th. I started in 14th, so it's a net gain of 7 places. I'm well happy with that. A little bit wide in that corner there, I don't know why. Getting a little bit excited. I'm back in that there no man's land again. I seem to be in 7th place. This may be my place, I don't know. So into the braking zone. Still expecting a dive bomb, even from that far back. I don't know why. The 6th place is spun up. Oh, it's the Alpha again. He's not having much success, is he? Bless him. Alright, so that was it. I basically just sat there for almost 5 laps in the same place, and it was well boring. And then people up front got some nice penalties, and I was able to get past a couple of them. The fellow Porsche driver there, and now I've got the Jag up front with the other Porsche who's currently in 3rd, very deep into that corner, getting all kinds of wrong. Unfortunately for him, that gives him a penalty. And what happens next is just bizarre. For some known reason, the Jag driver is not having anything and tries to force the Porsche off the track. So I go for the inside. I'm waiting for him to brake, and he didn't. Third place is off in the dirt. I get myself a 2-second penalty. I'm like, okay, fair enough. Not quite sure what happened there. I'm going to say that was my fault, but it's 3rd place, so I'm taking it. Hopefully you liked the video, guys. There's the confirmation with 3rd place. Like and subscribe, press the little bell icon, and I'll see you next time.